Well, 7 matches have ended here at the ZC Bond, just rounding off round 3 of the Volleyball National League right here in Otjiwarongo. We saw both matches being played on these courts and just concluding in fine fashion as there were no issues at all. But yesterday we also saw 16 games taking place, 8 in the men division and 8 in the ladies division as well. The street procession kicked off these games very early on in the early morning hours, and it came down to these courts where the official kit handover of all the teams were given out. And then the games kicked off at 9 yesterday, going smoothly up until later in the day, where the NCS and NDF Raptors game had to be called off due to poor bed lighting in the men's division. That also happened in the women's division, as we saw the kudos match being called off. Kudos squared off against NDF Phoenixes, but that game played today, and all is set on that one. But then it's just the men's game that did not take place. It has been rescheduled to a date yet to be confirmed. We understand it's going to happen either in round 4 or round 5. But just to talk to us about those issues is Albert Kevare, the competition director of the Volleyball National League. Albert, thank you so much for your time. Just talk to us about the situation that unfolded yesterday. We saw the 2 games being called off due to poor bed lighting. Did you see the matches stretching that far?
Thank you very much, Nicholas. Indeed, the volleyball is not like any other sport courts where you have 2 hours of play and then everything gets to end. Unfortunately, when you have 2 clubs that are very, very competitive, they may even play as long as more than 3 hours. Nonetheless, yesterday's games postponement were addressed. As a matter of fact, the female team game was rescheduled to today. That game concluded, and unfortunately we could not reschedule the males game between NCS and NDF due to the fact that those teams were also having games this morning. But however, we have rescheduled it to a further date. As you know, that this is only round 3 of the MTC Volleyball National League.
Just on a last note, now moving forward, apart from the lighting situation, what are other challenges that you've picked up just to learn from in the future?
There's a burning challenge in terms of the teams traveling. We have a vast country, Nicholas. It's a big country, and teams from Katima have to travel to venues that are far away, and hence we have to accommodate those kind of teams. We have worked, in terms of scheduling. A team from Katima perhaps will not be accommodated to play in Marinetown, whereas an Ondangwa team also may not reach out to Marinetown. But we want to play around with our fixtures such that we limit the traveling of these teams and so forth. There are so many things that we look at when we are scheduling our fixtures, such as venues as well. The more the venues, the courts are, the more teams we will send there, as well as the distance that these teams travel to and so forth. So there are so many things that we look at when we allocate who goes where as well.
All right, thank you so much and good luck for round 4.
Appreciate. Thank you very much, Team MTC, for bringing us volleyball games, especially the product that we call MTC Volleyball National League, as well as NBC. Thank you so much for coming through. I know the nation were really, really, entertained. They made sure that they watched these games as they unfolded live, and that is what we want from stakeholders, just to ensure that the game is brought up to the people, and that is what we did today. This weekend in Otjiwarongo, and the locals are very, very happy indeed.
All right, thank you so much. Well, that was Albert Kavare, the competition director of the MTC Volleyball National League, just telling us about that situation that happened yesterday. Poor bed lighting, 2 games had to be called off. 1 was played, set and done. 1 still has to be played. It remains to be seen when it is, because speculations have it that the game between NCS and NDF Raptors will take place either in round 4 or round 5. But just moving forward, he has alluded that not just that, but traveling is also one major concern that needs to be addressed. And from the Congress that they had on Friday, it's one burning issue as well that remains to be polished out when that Congress takes place on the 25th of July this year.